Hey everybody, this is the Daily Heffelin, and today I wanted to showcase my LEGO Minecraft MOC. A big thank you to everyone who has given me feedback and help on this MOC. This MOC took me about a month to make, and it cost about $500, including all the sets I bought and all the Bricklink orders, just to help make this MOC as realistic to the game as I possibly could. So without further ado, let's mine right into it. Okay, as you guys can probably see, this is kind of a bigger MOC. It takes up 6 32 by 32 base plates. These are the bright green. I was going to do a darker green, but I just felt like that didn't look as good as the bright green. A lot of these plates were used. I think they're the 16 by 16 base plates I used from the roller coaster. I had to disassemble it just because I wanted to save on money, but a lot of these plates are from that set, and a lot of these jumper plate pieces are from that set as well. Over here, you guys can recognize the first night house as well as the farm. I wanted to put these two together because I really thought they complemented each other, and I think it really turned out well. I didn't want to add too many sets into this because I wanted to make it look as if the player had just started making the area his own. So I wanted to include as less sets as possible, just so I could also add some trees and make it look more natural. So over here you can see the house. I really kept most of it the same. There are some differences because I didn't like how the set had them. So there's some changes, like you can see the roof isn't the roof doesn't have grass at the top and trees because that just didn't look good. So I made the roof brown, and I added like a little, sorry about that. I added a little chimney here just so I could take off the roof pieces easily. And inside I kept the same. We have two beds, one for Alex and one for Steve, and we have a diamond pickaxe in that item frame. In the front we have two pumpkins because spooky season is among us, so I just wanted to include some decorations up in the front. The farm I kept really the same. There's not much to say about that. I just added a few more crops on the sides. Over here we have Steve and the pig pen. We got a baby pig and a adult pig in there. We got a crafting table and a furnace. You're going to notice a lot of these flower stems or grass stalks pieces because in the game there's some grass on grass. So I guess you could call it tall grass. I haven't really played the game in a while, but I know that there's like actual grass that you can break just to get seeds and stuff. So that's a lot. That's what you're going to be seeing along these grassy areas. And you'll also notice some nice little flowers too. I thought those were a nice touch. Lots of trees. Quite a lot of Bricklink orders were made. There's about 20 to 25 trees. Originally I had 50 trees planned, but I'm glad I didn't do that because that would have been a lot of wasted money, and I just didn't have the space for it. Around here you're going to notice just some more flowers and some trees, and you'll see some mobs there, some pigs and some sheep. I really wanted to add some elevation to it because I just didn't want it to be flat. So there's some kind of hilly areas and just so blocky. This MOC was not as difficult as I thought because it's a really basic build. It's just really blocky, and you kind of just have to use your imagination to it. But the fun doesn't. The fun really begins when we get to this mountainous area. Down below we have some water. Just a little pond or just a little pool of water here with some sugarcane growing around it on top of some sand. We got some sand surrounding that nice little area there. Here we have a pumpkin patch and we have some melons. An interesting note is that pumpkins are rarer than diamonds. Just an interesting little fact to know. But in this world, this is where you get the pumpkins, I guess. Now over here we have some blocks, and you can see some coal ore in the middle of your screen. Now this is actually the entrance to a cave. Now if you remove some of these blocks and use them for me, you'll notice that there is an entrance to a cave, and I will show you how that works. Actually, I'm going to remove these so you can see from the other side. And you're going to notice there is a little button to the left of that yellow plant. You can kind of see it on an axle. I wanted to really integrate that so it doesn't shout out to you, just like a lot of actual Lego sets do, because they'll put a giant red knob on stuff or a sticker that says push me in the sets. So I wanted to try to integrate these play features as best that I could. Up here we got some sheep, well, just one sheep I guess, some more flowers, and just a nice little hilly area with some more coal ore on the side, and that's the entrance to another part of this cave, and I'll show you on the other side soon. We got some lava spitting out on the side, and we got some fire starting, I guess. That tree's gonna be in trouble unless someone gets some water and douses the flames. You're gonna see on this other side we have some water going down the left side of this mountain. I'll show you a better look over there. But stuff like that can happen in games with the mountain, so I wanted to include it just because it adds some color and actually adds some realism to it. So that's really all I can say for this side. It's really simple. And okie dokie, so I turned the build around and I removed the ground and part of the hills, and we'll get to those later, but I wanted to do it so you had better access to this cave. So right over here you can see where the cave opens from the other side. You can see Steve and the cow in the house over there, and so over here we have just a plain old cave. You can see some iron ore over here which you can remove and harvest for your player. We got some zombies chilling out over here, and we got a skeleton near a stream of water that's flowing into the lava lake, and we got some obsidian over there. You know how long that takes to mine. We got a lake of lava, and I liked the use of these 1x1 plates just to add some texture. It's really not much, but it's something. We got some mushrooms because those grow in the caves sometimes. Over here we got some redstone. I originally wanted to put a light brick behind this to light up the redstone like it does in the game, but I wanted to save my light brick for a better play feature. Now this is where that button on the other side comes to play. When you press on that button, if I can find it, it lights up the lava. And I kind of stole that. Well, I didn't. I did steal it from the mountain cave, and I used it for my own selfish ends. But I really liked that idea, and I love how it turned out. We got a skeleton that we mentioned. There's a little walkway to this side. We got some more mushrooms over there. More mushrooms, but these are the red ones. We got a slime, and we got a zombie about to hunt Alex over here. We got a bat. And you can notice some diamond ores stuck into the walls. You can't remove this, but it's mainly just for show. And we got some iron or banana cream ore over here in the crevices. Now we got some TNT blocks here. And you know what TNT's for. It's for blowing up stuff. And here's another play feature. I didn't integrate it as well, but it's still not really in the way. We got a knob over here. I'm pretty sure you guys know what happens. I'm going to remove Alex really quick, but if you want to get to that gold, just press that button and you can harvest all you want. It's just an easy play feature that I did steal from the mine set from Minecraft, the first wave. But I use it again for my own selfish ends. But I really liked that play feature, and I wanted to integrate it in the set, and it still looks pretty darn good. So I did want to add an abandoned mine shaft, but I just didn't have the room. But I did come up with something else to add to this, which is a dungeon. Now I'm going to add this module back up here so it's easier to show, and you can see the water from the other side, which I'll show again towards the end of the video. But I will show you how these modules fit on. It's really easy. You just put it here. This one has to go on first because this module attaches to this. You can see a jumper on that lava brick. It's a 2x2 orange. You can see that knob, and this is actually a really heavy module, so I hope I don't drop it. And we dropped the water, but that's cool. But you can see, oh my gosh, you can see that this is supposed to line up. Oh, I think something happened. It's really hard with one hand. Hold on, I'm coming back. Okay, we're back. And you can see that we got some coal over here, and like I said, you can pull these out and you can enter this dungeon here. But let's say we found another entrance in. Above here we have some gravel. I know it looks like stone, but it's really hard to distinguish the two in Lego. So let's say you have your player over here and they're just chewing out rock. But we pull this little block on the side, and the player falls into the dungeon. It's a real pain in the butt to reset it, but I didn't make the top removable, so I'm gonna shine some light in here. Here's the zombie dungeon. There's 3 types of dungeons in the game: a zombie, a spider, and a skeleton one. Well, there's a cave spider one, but this is not an abandoned mine shaft. Inside, you can see the little micro zombie in that spawner there. We got some zombie spawn. We got a baby zombie over here. I'm gonna remove these zombies so I can show you the room better. One sec. Okie dokie, so I removed the zombies, and you can see the room is actually dark gray, not light gray, because the walls are supposed to be cobble, but there wasn't really a way I could make it look cobble. I could use a ton of 1x1 plates to make it alternate between like a light gray and a dark gray, but I did not really think that was necessary. I think it looks good as it is. We have 2 chests over here. Just like in the game, we got some mossy cobble here. I love that dark green 1x1 plates. We got some 2x2 jumpers if you want to put torches on it so you can stop the zombies from spawning. Speaking of torches, we have one on the wall. And you're gonna see, this is probably my favorite part of the entire MOC. You push a little brick on the wall, and the torch lights up. Now, it's so simple, and I stole it from the mountain cave, but by golly, it looks so good. I'll show you how that works. If you don't already know, that's a goner. Yeah, you just attach it on the wall, and I'm pretty sure you know the rest. The light brick's here, and you push on it, and it lights that 1x2 piece with that axle hole there. But that's it for the dungeon. Now you can see the little entrance here. You got the coal blocks there in the doorway where you can escape. I did want to make it so you could use a ladder to go up here, but it just didn't work out. There was a lot of compromises with this MOC, but I really think it turned out well. Now I'm going to show you it from the back side, and we'll wrap this baby up. Alright, so even though this is the back, it's still kind of camera friendly. The only things that are kind of wonky about this is that this isn't really flush with this. But the real thing is that plunger, but it still doesn't look too bad. Here's the water flowing down. I really liked how this turned out with all those translucent bricks. And I just like how it came down here. It's a sin that you can't really see it from the front, but from this side it looks really good. And you can see in the back, we wanted to use some brown pieces for dirt. I know that kind of looks bad because you can't, because the grass will turn to dirt, but that's the only real the negative I had about this, but still looks great from the front. I'm gonna do another turnaround. You can see from up here, I think it looks really nice. You can see the back of the house, you can see the entrance to that cave. I think I have covered everything, so let me wrap this baby up. Yeah, so this is my Lego Minecraft MOC. I really like how it turned out, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It is a ton of fun to build, and I will probably take this to conventions if I don't need the pieces, but with future MOCs, I'll just buy the parts. But I hope you guys like the video, and comment down below if you have any suggestions for this MOC. I'd love to add on to stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys with the next build.